Hey, Branwen.
Hello.
What is your favourite line from The Mandalorian Chapter 24?
Let's take back our planet.
Yeah, fair enough.
All of the bowfields.
Fair enough.
There were quite a few lines like that in this episode. It was all quite... Seah,
Hi.
what's your favourite line from The Mandalorian Chapter 24?
R5, next shield.
Oh, lush. Anything R5 related, I'm down for.
It was great.
You're listening to Sisters of the Force, a Star Wars podcast with me, Branwen.
And me, Seah. Hello.
Hello. And we are here this week to talk about the finale
The end.
of Mandalorian Season 3. This is the end of our Mandalorian rewatch.
Oh, no.
We've done the Mandalorian Season 1, 2, Book of Boba Fett, Mandalorian Season 3, and here we are at the last episode.
Wow.
And not only are we so hyped about that, but we're also super hyped because we've got another returning guest, the incredible Rebecca. Welcome back, Rebecca.
Hello.
Thank you. Thank you for having me back.
Hi. Yeah,
Hey.
It's been a while.
It has.
It was The Last Jedi, way back in sequel trilogy era.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, what a delight to be back now. And what a delight to return on a chapter entitled The Return.
The Return.
Yes.
So thank you for letting me have that moment.
Incredible.
I didn't even think of that. That is genius, and I love it. Luckily, you didn't come back on The Rescue or
Yeah.
Exactly. Or
Something like
one of the
that.
other ones which might have been worse. So delighted to return on The Return.
The Return. I love it.
Perfect.
As usual with these episodes, what the return, like they're so
What does
vague.
this mean?
We've been going through season 3, especially the episode titles are so I reckon they just randomly pulled them out of a hat. I can't. Yeah.
Totally.
Did they release the titles of the episodes before they released the episodes? Was there an episode list?
Ooh.
I don't think there was for this.
Oh, okay. Because sometimes
Yeah, I'm
that's
not
the thing,
sure.
isn't it? And then everyone goes nuts trying to speculate what's
Yeah,
happening.
they've just done this with Maul Shadow Lord. They've given episodes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 titles, which are all
Right.
suitably vague and
Yeah.
Dark Whispers or whatever.
Yeah.
But the final episode is currently called the finale.
I wear that perfume.
I wear the finale. Seals the deal.
I love it. So I can't remember. I don't think
Fair
they
enough.
did tell us. I think they were, and I think even as they were releasing, I don't know that they had titles until a little while after.
Oh, wow.
They sometimes do that as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
Like they're just chapter 8, and that's all you get for
That's
a
all
little
you're
while.
allowed. Yeah.
Not that it
Fair.
matters in any case this season. There's been no clues. We don't even know
That's
what they
true.
mean after the things come out. Let
Yeah.
alone
Yeah.
before.
They just randomly make it up after we've watched it and go,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
return,
Yeah.
because there was the
Must
stone
have meant
that
this.
featured.
That's what we did last week. We were very confused.
Excellent.
Before we go any further, Rebecca, do you have a favourite line from The Mandalorian Chapter 24?
I do. I was torn actually between two, but
yeah.
Branwen nicked the one of them, which
She
actually
does
made it
that.
easy. She does that, but it actually made me easy then. So I'm coming in hot is my line, because it's the greatest understatement
Yes.
ever.
Yes.
And that was my other one. So
Oh, was it?
yeah, I'm
There
glad
we
I didn't
are.
go
So
with that one now.
Well, you would have if you had, both
Would
of
have
mine
left
would have
you with
gone.
nothing,
So I'm
yeah.
very left me with nothing. So I'm very glad that you didn't.
You'd have been, clawing
I was
for a
making
line.
it up. Yeah.
This is the way. Was my favourite line.
Yeah, this is the way.
Done.
Axe, it was an Axe line, wasn't it?
It is
Coming in
Axe,
hot.
yeah.
Yeah, he didn't have many lines, but the lines he had.
Yeah.
My alternative one, in case anybody nicked, my favourite one was going to be for Mandalore at the end.
Yeah.
Which-
Nice.
That was him
Nice.
and the crowd, and they repeated
Yeah.
it, and I was crying at that point, obviously.
Yeah, fair.
This is much wilder than I remembered it.
Well, I started this episode, again, my rewatch this morning, and my first note is, we've only got 41 minutes to try and resolve all this.
Yes.
And then less than that once you've got the recap and the credits. So,
Yeah.
30 minutes.
It's non-stop. It's really, really non-stop.
Yeah.
It was another one where I was pausing it every few minutes to quickly type my notes. And like, my parents were going, can we just please carry on with the episode?
Stop it and start it. I'd forgotten how action-packed and sort of set piece after set piece. And I've given it a new title, actually. I don't know if you want to hear what I would have called it. Chapter 24, The Cloney Shiny Showdown. Was what I'd kind of decided to call this chapter instead.
Do we have your permission to put that on a t-shirt? Because
please, I would love that.
Shiny Showdown.
The Cloney Shiny Showdown.
Like, I want Gideon's face, and that caption is doing it for me.
This is a showdown. There's a lot of shine going on here. It's very shiny. There's some clones just gone. I was like, perfect. But it was quite an episode. Quite an episode.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of remembered what ultimately had happened, but it felt really cinematic to me. And I mean, Mando's always pretty cinematic. They're pretty good cinematography wise, and they use the volume as well as they can for a relatively low budget compared to what a full movie would be.
Yeah,
it looked pretty banging. There was some amazing big
in-air
shots
battles
of stuff happening. Yeah, the battle. Yeah, the Mandos flying in. Well, we'll get there, but it was unbelievable. Yeah, I rewatched that bit quite a few times just to sort of take it in, because I was trying to make notes the first time, and I'm missing all of these amazing shots. All this, I don't know how they do it. CGI, the volume, I don't even know anymore. It's just
bit of all of it. Witchcraft.
Definitely.
A little bit of that. The Force. I've got some notes on that aspect as well, but when we get there, I'll rule them out.
When we get there.
Lush.
My second note, apart from the how we're going to resolve this in 41 minutes, was we're straight in with a classic Bo-Katan plan, 2 acts as they're running away.
Classic.
She's very on the fly, Bo-Katan. She is pretty good on the fly. She is always somebody who's got a little plan up her sleeve. And
that's true.
It's pretty good. It's a good plan, I think.
Yeah.
I kept referring back to it later in the episode. I was like, this is working.
It's working. She
does the job.
It's working.
Yeah. These little detonators, because they start throwing some detonators down.
Oh, yeah. To try and take out the clonies.
Yeah, they're called grav charges, apparently. I just thought they were the typical timer. We've seen them a million times in Star Wars at this point. But these have their own page on Wikipedia, just these ones for this episode, and they're called grav charges. So somebody's gone through a lot of work for that little detail.
Deciding what they do. What's the physics
Has somebody
of them,
made
then?
that up, though, do you reckon? Has somebody actually just gone, is it really what they're called, do you reckon?
It will be, yeah. I can't remember where the reference... Oh, no, it was linked to StarWars.com. So it was in an article on StarWars.com. Because, that's usually... It's either that or a DK book or a behind-the-scenes doc or something. This is where all the little sort of trivial stuff is sourced from. But StarWars.com do produce quite a lot of interesting articles, which I'm not in the habit of reading, and I feel like I should be, to be a better Star Wars fan.
I feel like I should now as well.
They give you a lot of info that you don't get anywhere else. And I don't know. There's an interesting shot in the next bit. We got Mando. He's being dragged off by these two guards. And we get a POV shot, which we've had quite a few, but this is the first time we've not had Mando or glitchovision TM, which is what we normally see.
Yeah, we're seeing through his visor, but without anything, without any scope on it.
Yeah, we just see the T-shape with no... What do they call that? Not a user interface. There's a name for it that they always call it in Iron Man and stuff. Like a graphical user interface or something like that.
Yeah,
we'll call it that.
Whatever.
We'll call it
something
that.
like that. Which is usually what we've got, and it's usually glitchy. And we've discovered through the process of rewatching this season that all Mandalorians have glitchovision.
Yeah,
nobody seems to have high quality.
Can see normal
1080, 4K or whatever. It's glitchy in black and white. But this time, he must be able to just completely turn it off, because we see, like you say, out of his T-shape.
Well, it would be really annoying if it was on all the time, wouldn't it?
It probably would, actually.
That's very true.
It'd be like having Google glasses on. Not that I've ever even tried them, but I don't know if you can see.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No. Anyway. I guess this is our first bit of proper combat.
He's making a break for it. Whoom, he's off.
This is kind of illustrating what we had way back in season 2, I think, when we were talking about Boba Fett's armor and all his weaponry, and we broke down all of the different things that they have.
Oh, yeah.
And now we're seeing it represented in the troopers, the whatever they were called from last week.
Imperial, I can't remember the Imperial
troopers. Anyway, they seem to have all of the same gadgetry, which, as we know, is designed originally by Mandalorians to fight Jedi with, is specifically to fight combat Jedi.
And they actually seem quite good at using it as well, because they do very nearly get the best of Din, really, don't they? I suppose he is outnumbered.
It's only because of IG, like Grogu IG, is what saves him, as I remember.
Yeah. And what a perfect thing to save him. I mean, absolutely classic. They're there in the height of that fight, all those tools being used.
It's a baby on a digger.
It's brilliant. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Rebecca, are you a fan of the Grogu IG combo? Because I know it's a bit, some people aren't so keen on it, I'm a lover of it.
I love it.
I'm a lover of it. And it kind of takes me back to other sci-fi franchises as well. You know, I thought it's great. I just loved it. I thought it kind of empowered Grogu in a different way, in a kind of almost more grounded way, even though it was like IG unit. It was just like little gear sticks, like this arcade game. There was like, I thought it was greght, and I think there's a charm about it, that actually just gives Grogu another angle, and I love it. I'm a fan.
Good.
There's something really funny about how he's able to disarm these troopers that have attacked Din, but he's also still disengaging from them, but he's also still pummeling the no button at the entire time. Which, is that necessary?
He's got one hand doing the fight, one hand narrating it. There's a bit later on, I can't remember where it comes, I'll try and look out for it in my notes as we go, but there's a bit where IG sort of does something that I don't think Grogu was doing, to sort of suggest that IG still has some AI left in him. Because I know when the conversation happened with Greef and the Anzellans and Din back on Navarro, there was talk of it being just like a shell.
Yeah.
But I feel like it was a little bit unclear. The Anzellan was trying to explain that they've taken out the memory chips or something. There was some specification that they've bypassed. But obviously there's some stuff left, because it's more than just still a mechanical... So I don't know what's going on there.
Well, he instantly sprays Din down with the the fixing spray, doesn't he? We're like,
I think is that the same back to spray that back
that
in
IG
episode
uses
8
right at the beginning.
In the last finale, the first finale, I should say.
Sure.
What a great spray that is, though. I'd love that spray.
I want some of that
That'd
spray,
be great.
please.
Yeah, that'd be really helpful.
Just brilliant. I love that. Fix me up.
I don't actually think it was needed at this point.
No. But why not have it? It's like every morning I'd wake up and just spritz it for no reason. I go, right, I'm off.
Hell yeah. That would be amazing. I want some. But then Grogu, I'm going to need you to be brave for me. Okay, that was nearly another one of my faves.
Very cute. Really cute.
If we don't take out Moff Gideon, this will never end. So it's like he's setting up the stakes. We're only in like scene 2 or something.
Yeah.
And basically, you know, they've got to take out Moff Gideon. That's basically saying this is how this episode's going to climax.
Here we go.
Kind of thing. He has a little liaison with Bo-Katan, just to sort of say what's going on.
Yeah.
That he's going to go take out Gideon, and the captain of the survivors, that I don't think they've got a technical name.
Oh, the faction that stayed.
Yeah. I think they're just called the Survivors.
The Survivors,
yeah. They say they've got somewhere to retreat to hide while they're waiting for support. I think that's what's going on. It's like every second there's a new thing happening.
Yeah.
But I think that's what they were sort of implying, is that because they know Mandalore still pretty well.
Yes.
They knew a place to go from Hideout, which is a really cool place, as we will see.
That makes sense.
And here's where I first started to wow at the cinematography, because we get a cut away to the interceptors and the bombers taking off, and it's just the most phenomenal shot.
Yeah.
The hanging bats of the interceptors, which I love.
That was my, I had a little note on them looking amazing, and then they've got amazing sound design, and it's all very like...
We love it.
Okay. We're in.
We like eye candy. We like sound candy.
Yeah. All of it.
Give us all of that.
Yeah.
So Gideon's watching Din's progress, And did you notice?
I don't know if this is red dot and a little green dot.
And a little green dot that's a bit smaller than the red dot.
Yeah, that's it.
I assume that was Grogu, brilliant. But also, what? Why?
It was like Gideon's games, whose idea was that? Or was it some tech, some like Imperial tech, who's like, oh, I know what we can do.
We can just.
And Gideon's just like pretending not to notice it because he doesn't want to look uncool.
Totally.
It's just really weird because, again, they've got all of these like really high-tech stuff and then they're essentially watching the oldest version of Pac-Man on a screen.
Yeah. This is like 4-bit graphics. Yeah. On an 81K.
Yeah, 81K. But it's the same as that button though, isn't it? And the IG, no button.
Yeah,
it's just like...
It's just an arcade machine.
It kind of nods back to, old arcade stuff, don't you, throughout this? Like you say, the high gloss stuff and then mixed with this wonderful arcade vibe.
I know this is definitely Jon Favreau's influence. He has always said he loves the original trilogy. And I mean, I've made notes later on, but we can talk about it now because we're on this topic. But when we're on the bridge of the cruiser and Axe is like getting his crew to evacuate, we see the controls on there much better than we ever have. And it is basically, it's like late 70s, a combination of arcade machines and home computer gaming systems, which were very, very limited. There's like little dial. Yeah. He's even doing the controls and it's just like turning things and like pushing a button. There's no like fancy keypads or AI in the air stuff.
No.
It's just little buttons. I love it.
That is funny.
Like Gideon has just spent a fortune of the Imperial Remnant coffers on basically a fancy suit for himself. At the expense of any decent like monitoring equipment.
Any decent tech.
But you got a red and a green dot. What more do you need?
It's true. It does it. He can see where they are.
What does the job?
Yeah.
How is he tracking them though as well? Because like what I don't understand.
Well, I think it's like a bioscanner thing.
Okay.
Funnily enough, I was close to doing End Geek Girls this week about scanners. Actually, no, I was going to do it last week because we saw Carson Tava scanning that shuttle in space. Or maybe that was 2 episodes ago. At some point, anyway, we saw some scanners. And I was almost going to do it because I remember reading something about scanners in the original role-playing game. And there are like 4 layers to scanners. There's like passive mode where it's just detecting a huge area but without any accuracy, and then you get progressively closer in until like the most extreme version of scanners are like focus, and they can only detect over like about a meter square, but they'll give you like all of the bio information and all that kind of stuff. So there are different, this would be like probably the 2nd or the 3rd level. So it can detect and possibly identify a person within quite a close range because they're not that far away. I mean that's how the role-playing game explains it, but as we know,
who knows?
Most of that's filtered in.
This level of information is like amazing as always, Branwen. I mean, there was me just thinking I would switch out that suit that Moff's wearing for a green and red dot any day if I could walk around looking like him and just have a green and red dot scanner thing. I'd totally do that compromise. So whereas you like the scanner levels, I'm like,
a TED talk about scanners.
I love it. It's great.
Oh God,
my next question though is, R5, how's he been there the whole time? Where did he come from?
So R5, I've lost track of what happened to the M1 because he would have been in the N1. But then he would have come with Bo in the Gauntlet.
Yes.
So he would still be in the Gauntlet, I reckon. Because doesn't he, where does he, or was he on the surface?
He's on the surface.
Didn't leave him there last time he was here.
That's what I was wondering.
Is that what you're asking?
Yes. Has R5 been just been abandoned
just hanging
there
out
waiting this entire time?
That's very interesting because Din definitely came down with Bo-Katan last week because she had Grogu on her lap and he was in the cockpit with her. I feel like R5 was there in the ship.
Okay.
Might have to recheck that.
Yeah,
but I think he was there. And I think I don't remember him being on the pirate, not the pirate ship, the Skib, Langskib.
The Langskib,
the big survivors ship thing.
Sure.
I don't remember seeing him on that, but he could well have been.
Okay.
Or he could have just stayed on the Gauntlet, most likely.
Maybe that's me just not being very observant, but I was like, I feel like we haven't heard from R5 in a while. And suddenly there he is.
We are 100% hearing from him in this episode.
Yes,
I am absolutely loving R5 in this episode. I think he'd win my, player of the week. He's
great. He's super
So,
cute.
this is his moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
His moment.
Din calls him, I need you, buddy.
Yeah.
All of the feels that Din is calling a droid buddy.
He is now. Yeah.
I love that so much. Din, his character development, he's fallen in love with this droid.
He's come full circle.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So yeah, he wants R5 to come and help him to find Gideon's control center because he didn't know where it is. He can't understand R5's binary.
No.
But he says, like, I can't remember his line, but he says something about the fact that I trust you.
Yeah.
And that again is major.
He says, I'm counting on you.
Yeah. That's huge character development. Yeah. And he rockets down in an R2 style. When he lands, the sound of his motors. This is 100% straight from the original A New Hope tapes of R2. Like, the ambience of it is the same ambience that they recorded the original R2 motors in, whatever that sound design is.
Yeah.
To my ears, it sounded like it's got tape. It's like not got the super highs and the super lows that digital sound has. It's like a bit saturated, boxy sounding.
Do you think they've just nicked the soundboard?
Yeah, I'm sure he went, like, Favreau will have gone over to Skywalker Sound, give me the earliest R2 tapes.
And use those.
Transferred them. I bet that's what happened. I'd put money on that.
I love that he goes and looks over the edge and has a little minute of feeling scared about looking down. You've just jetted down there, R5. Come on.
I mean, I suppose it's setting up that he's a nervous droid. And if you hadn't been watching closely, you might have seen him jet down and thought, wow, that's a brave droid. So we needed a reminder. No, he's not. He is not a brave droid. Well, I mean, he's a hero. I mean, he certainly is after this episode, if he wasn't before.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you know this, Rebecca. There's a series of books called From a Certain Point of View, which are short stories about the original trilogy is all they've done so far. So there's like A New Hope from a certain point of view, Empire from a certain point of view, and so on. And each book is got about, I don't know, quite a lot, 20 to 30 maybe even more short stories written by different writers about background characters from each film.
Oh, wow. So, I've not heard of these. Sounds amazing.
In fact, I'm going to be referring to another one in a minute, but there's one about R5 from A New Hope because he's the same droid that R2 got replaced when Uncle Owen bought the droids from the Jawas in the first film.
Yeah.
This is the same R5. And the story about R5 is that R2 kind of persuaded him to purposefully blow his motivator to make sure that R2 got bought instead of him. I think that's the story.
Brilliant.
I mean, it's considered canon now. So this is why when they refer to R5 as like work in the rebellion, that's what they're referring to. The fact that he willingly sabotaged himself to make sure R2 got into Luke's hands to get to Obi-Wan. And if he hadn't done that, who knows where we'd be.
Knows.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. I love that. I'll have to dig those out. That sounds fantastic.
That's funny.
Oh, we're so niche this week. I can't believe it.
We've also got Return of the Mouse Droids, which I'm a fan. I freaking knew
it! Were you right, Seah? You said before we started recording, you were like, I know what's going to be West End Geek Girls this week. It's West End Geek Girls, which is our little feature where we go back to the late 80s role-playing game by West End Games. And we discover a little detail or feature that was mentioned in the role-playing games that has now become part of modern Star Wars.
The mouse droids.
The mouse droids. We knew the mouse droids. We knew they were there from A New Hope. We saw Chewie roaring at them on the Death Star. But they weren't properly named, as far as I know, until a West End Games supplement adventure called Starfall, which came out in 1989. It was just like a sort of a freestanding adventure. And there's not much about them, but it's on board the Star Destroyer Subjugator, which is a great Star. I mean, I love Star Destroyer names generally, but that's a good one.
That is a good one.
That is a good one.
It says, because of the lack of manpower, Captain Kolaf has converted most of the MSE-6, which is what a mouse droid is, an MSE-6, general purpose droids or mouse droids, to simple patrol duty. Basically, they've been programmed to record activity throughout the damaged ship, especially in areas no longer occupied by the crew. When these menial droids run into the PCs, which is the player characters in the role-playing game, they have one round to react. The mouse droid does a complete stop, briefly records the disturbance, and then turns and zooms back the way it came. So it's like in the game, in this particular adventure, if you get seen by a mouse droid, you've only got one round to deal with it. Yeah. Otherwise, it's gone. Because as we often see mouse droids doing that, they're usually rolling to shot, go and then they run away.
Yeah.
And that apparently, according to the role-playing game, is pretty much all they do.
That's what they do.
And that's pretty much all they tell you. They give you them some stats about them and say they're equipped with electrophotoreceptor, which is an eye, I guess, audio sensor, hollow recorder, retractable heavy manipulator so they can drag things, retractable fine manipulator for doing little detailed work. So pretty functional. But even though there's not much about them in the RPG, I was also going to refer coincidentally to From a Certain Point of View, because there's a short story in The New Hope From a Certain Point of View focusing on MSE 6 6735Y, also known as G7, which this story is wild. I remember listening to the audiobook and I'm like, what is going on? Okay, so we're on the Death Star in A New Hope.
Yeah.
The mouse droid that we see, the one that Chewie scares away, this is the one we're talking about. G7, he's called. He is going on little errands, and it's delivered in the story. It's written as like a series of like commands, which is a really cool like sci-fi way of writing.
Yeah.
And he's going to TK-421, which is the stormtrooper that Luke steals the armor of.
Yeah.
And then he's going back to Lieutenant Blagg, who we don't know. He isn't featured. And Lieutenant Blagg is grooming TK-421 in a slightly like weird way. It's like a bit of a turn for a Star Wars story. And then also involved is the interrogation droid that gets Leia. Yeah. Like the mouse droid carries the little needle that then goes into the interrogation droid. It's this whole weird story that connects all these different things together. And we've got this like mouse droid hero or anti-hero, I guess, in this case.
That is wild.
I mean, this is all well and good though, but can those mouse droids make cups of tea? Because I would see that as a very functional thing that they can just ship tea around the ships and bring them to you. I mean,
they don't have thumbs.
Well, I know, but that's the thing. That I feel it's a missed opportunity, if I'm really honest here right now. They can carry syringes by all accounts, do other little things. But
I feel like if you put something, maybe they've got a little hidden drawer, something on it or in it, then it can carry it. But I don't think
they definitely have a container. I feel like I've seen them somewhere else, like in a computer game or another book or animated something, where they have like a little door on the side.
Yeah,
and you can put things in. And so it's like a carrier bot sort of thing.
Yeah, perfect.
In which case, I don't know if it could make the tea.
No, it couldn't make the tea, but it could carry it. I mean, I'm just thinking of practicals. I mean, it's all well and good.
Also, can they get up and down stairs?
See, that's a much more practical question than making tea. Yeah, absolutely. Can they get up and down stairs?
But do they have? They don't have stairs on the Death Star, really. It's all lifts, isn't it?
Oh yeah, no, that's true. It doesn't matter. I was just thinking about my own house.
Yeah, true.
But that's
See, we're just thinking practically about adopting mouse droids and the practicality of having them around the house.
Well, look, if R5 can have rocket packs on the side, so can a mouse droid. So it can rocket up and down your stairs.
I love them.
I do love them as
well.
They're
rubbish, but I love them.
I think the fact that they are specifically called general purpose droids suggests that you can tweak them quite easily. You can custom mod them.
Custom mouse
and I'll tell you what, have you seen, there was some footage recently online, I think it was San Diego Comic-Con or one of the cons in the US, where they had like a big droid makers gathering.
Ooh.
And it was like a parade of the droids. And you've got like your R5s and your R2s and your BB-8s and all of this. They're all going down like the kind of convention center. And in the midst of them is a mouse droid with the side panel taken off and an actual mouse puppet inside driving the mouse droid.
I love that.
That is incredible.
I'll try and share it on our socials if I can find it again, because it made me laugh.
Amazing.
That is great.
These ones have got alarms on them though, and I love
this one. Yeah.
This one's
it's
just
got
raising an alarm
and everything. It's quite disturbing.
They're very little snitches, aren't they?
They are little snitches.
That little alarm goes off, you're like, oh, and then they're off to go and get their mates and then come back round again.
And then they start like attacking R5 as well. They sort of bumping him.
They're just bumping into him. They're not really doing any damage.
They're not friendly.
My note was that they can't actually do much.
No, they're just annoying. They're just annoying. Bless them. Bless their little wheels. R5 manages to avoid it and then scomps in. We were talking about Scomp the other week.
Yes.
From Peli Motto's line where she said something about, I can't remember what the line was, something about smooth as a power droid Scomp Jack or something.
Yes.
We see R5 scomping his way into the Imperial Network and sending Din some information, and away we go.
Okay, so we had a little question the other day. Time is meaningless to me. I can't remember when it was, where we were talking about the gauntlet.
Yes.
Axe in this one calls all of them gauntlets. So is that a confirmation of what we decided? Or I can't remember what the conversation was. I just remember that the conversation happened. happened.
No, you're absolutely right. And I did go on a rabbit hole about that because I started making notes and I was like, oh no, these gauntlets. And I remembered our conversation.
Yes.
Looked them up. They can be called gauntlets. I think Bo seems to refer to hers as the gauntlet, but I just think that's like the X-Wing or whatever.
Yeah, sure.
They're also called Comarch class fighters / transports.
Okay.
So it's Comarch KOM''RK. I don't know where that comes from.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
But yeah, gauntlet. They're all gauntlets.
They're all gauntlets. I quite liked the whole like Axe talking to them over the comms, and then suddenly he's in the room.
Yeah.
Like, get out of here. Go and do your thing.
Go and do it.
He's a man of action. And I know there were some doubts about him when this all first aired. Is Axe going to be secretly working for the Empire, or what's going on with him? But I think at this point, I was like, oh yeah, Axe is...
He's fine.
He's
all right.
Yeah.
He's
quite heroic. He does lots of heroic things. I mean... Seeing him, like as you say, race into the bridge straight, from flying up on his jet / rocket pack.
Yes.
And he's a man on a mission.
He is.
And again, this is where we get to see the controls of the cruiser, which are very retro. Love it.
Sure.
And they all jump out. And it's a thing as well. We were talking about shields weeks and months ago, how some shields let energy bolts through and some let physical stuff through, and the Mandos just jump through the shield. So they're obviously the types of shields that allow physical objects to go through.
It was something about the velocity of that they're going at, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. The type of material and the velocity of it is what matters to let things through the shield. Yeah.
Yes. As we will find out when we get to that particular arc of the Clone Wars in about 8 months' time.
Oh my God.
There's a whole thing about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Such a cool sequence, though, of seeing them. They're jumping out of the cruiser to get to the gauntlet dropships.
Yeah. No messing.
No messing. None at all there.
And they pass the tie. The ties are going the opposite way because they're going to attack the cruiser, which is Bo's plan coming into action.
Yeah.
And they just seem to be ignoring the gauntlets, which is quite handy.
Really useful.
And did you spot there's like a moon in the background?
Yes. Is that the mood of Concordia?
Concordia, potentially. I don't know my geography because it could be Kalevala as well. I don't know. But...
Okay, I only know one moon.
Rebecca, we've been having some geography of the Mandalore sector.
I say this, there really has been some conversations before this one, hasn't there? Wow.
I'm only really realising this episode actually how deep down
you've gone deep this series. You've gone deep. That's great. I'm learning a lot. I come here to learn as well.
Good.
We're all learning as we go along.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Sure.
I said the bombers bomb and the interceptors strafe. It's very messy. They're just absolutely obliterating the cruiser quite quickly.
Yeah. But there's only one man on it, and he's fine.
He's all right. Yeah, he's doing his job.
He's doing his job.
Pretty chill. So back down on the surface, not on the surface, in the caves. This is one of my favourite music cues. I'm not going to say it's my favourite music cue, but it's one of my favourite music cues. Is Din and Grogu's sneaking away music.
I didn't notice that. Oh no, I missed that one.
They're having a little sneak, and the music's very sneaky, and it's great.
Love it. I was obsessing over the red lights reflecting off Din's armour. There's some really nice... I think because as he gets closer to the red shield things...
Yes.
Which, did we say last time they were sort of straight out of Phantom Menace?
That was exactly the note I had on that, whereas the shields of Phantom Menace, that's set up with... I was just like, this feels...
Here we go.
This feels familiar. We know where we're at. So we're going to wait for that next shield to come down, then we're going again, and the next shield, and then R5 giving us a little helping hand on this one. But I thought really reflective of Phantom Menace, which obviously
really good. I mean, just having seen that film and watched Obi-Wan having to wait, all the time while Qui-Gon's in there, the tension of that, even on the rewatch, that stresses me out, that scene. So as soon as we saw this last episode and knew that we were going to have it again this episode, I'm like, oh no, don't do this.
More. Yeah. But he's very much in control of these shields because R5's on it.
Yeah. He's learned from Obi-Wan's
mistakes.
He doesn't know the story of Obi-Wan.
And it's great. It means he gets to take out 2 at a time without too much. And he's gradually gathering weapons as he goes.
It's amazing. It's such a good fight combination thing.
So fun.
And he's working really well with R5. Like R5 is delivering pretty much to the end of his kind of route through these shields. I mean, I feel like they're doing a different purpose. I can't remember what the purpose of them is on Naboo. There's something to do with the reactor. I don't even know.
Yeah, but they're all in phases, aren't they? So they're rotating on their own, whereas they're all automated. Whereas R5 is in control of them and he stops the troopers being able to control them as well.
And it's like a security thing to stop anyone getting to Gideon's like inner sanctum kind of thing.
Yeah.
Which in the Bad Batch, there's a similar situation going on in this base called Mount Tantiss, where, funnily enough, there's cloning technology going on.
So is this just how they protect clones?
This was clone shields.
It's like bad clone experiments, which is what's going on in the Bad Batch. Need shielding from anybody who's going to blab about it.
Yeah, that's true.
I think this is taken straight from that.
Okay.
And I wouldn't mind betting, because the reason we're doing all this is because we're looking forwards to the film and what's going to happen next in the Mandoverse, because this is all still clone related. And I mean, we may not have Gideon again, but I feel like clones are still going to be a thing. And Mount Tantiss is a place from the Bad Batch which got brought in from the old EU before Disney changed all the canon.
Sure.
And so that's one of the things that got lifted. And back in the old EU, I think it was all connected with Thrawn as well. So everything is pointing to the fact that Mount Tantiss may yet reappear in part of this like long cloning story that we're in the middle of here, which is all leading to like Palpatine getting cloned in Rise of Skywalker. You know, it's all it's all connected, but like there's this kind of long cloning story that's been going on since the Kaminoans in Attack of the Clones. You know, that's where it started. But it's still been kept alive and developed by different people, Dr. Pershing and, you know, the people back in the Bad Batch season, whatever that was, season 3, I think it was, where we found out a lot about what was going on there. And this all feels very similar. And the fact that they put these shield things in, to me, is definitely a callback to the Bad Batch, which was incidentally coming out around the same time as this. When it first aired. So there's definitely, I'm sure we've still got cloning stuff to come.
Yeah. More on the clones. My favourite bit of all of this is we've got the little battle that happens with multiple mouse droids coming and attacking R5.
The gang of mouse droids.
Gang of mouse droids, all with their sirens going, little snitchy bastards. And then, and then when Din finally gets through, he does the most epic knee slide all the way through.
Oh, yes.
And lands
Great
at the end.
knee slide.
So good.
He says, "Good job, buddy," to R5.
Does,
Again, why am I so obsessed with this R5 Mando thing?
You love it.
Because it is cute.
It is cute.
And it is it's his whole arc thing. He likes 2 droids now. He likes R5 and he likes IG.
IG-12 specifically.
Yeah. And 11. He liked 11.
And 11. He likes 11, yeah.
So this is probably the only intrigue bit, really, in the whole episode. We had loads of intrigue last week with the Shadow Council and everything, but this week's intrigue is these cloning tanks that they walk through, and Grogu, we see some of it through Grogu's perspective kind of thing, which I thought was quite interesting, because potentially these clones may have some of Grogu's DNA in them.
Yes.
Yeah. Shivers.
Really grim.
And I've only just realised that, because I did write down that Grogu is very curious, and he's looking at the one which it opens its eyes. It's just really interesting that we sort of see that through Grogu's perspective rather than Din. Yeah. And I've only just put that together, that Grogu is, whether he's conscious of what's happened to him and that Pershing has taken blood from him and all of that, I don't know.
I don't know. Because Din just goes, it's not Gideon.
Yeah, that's it, it's not Gideon. So I just kind of took that as a kind of the reaction from Grogu being like, it's him.
It's him.
We've got to,
Okay,
but you're right there, Branwen.
Maybe there's also a thing, like, if they have managed to master some of this like force cloning, which is what they were trying to do in the Bad Batch, spoiler alert, but like there's this whole scenario of this is how we get Palpatine back in Rise of Skywalker, because they figured out how to clone. Yeah. They already knew how to clone bodies, cloning Palpatine as, Sheev Palpatine as a human is no problem. But cloning him with force powers is another matter, and that's what this is all about. That's why the client was after Grogu in the first place, and why Gideon wanted Grogu, as we're discovering. So are these clones of Gideon's, do they have some aspect of the Force about them? And can Grogu sense that as well? There's that added layer.
Yeah, of course.
I suppose he would be able to if they did. And like, we never see any proof of that, but then Gideon seems pretty sure that it has worked.
That's a very good point.
But we never see any proof of it.
He talks about it, but he doesn't actually demonstrate it.
No, never.
Yeah, that was it confusing me in my memory of this before rewatching it, is that I remembered him talking about the fact that he was going to combine the Mandalorian armor, Beskar, with cloning and with the Jedi.
Yeah.
And making a big fuss about it. I couldn't remember if he actually did demonstrate any Force powers, and he clearly
he doesn't.
hasn't.
And that's because we did have a slight thing last week about, is this Gideon a clone? But then this Gideon doesn't have any Force powers either.
No. So maybe the Gideons that were in the tanks
would.
Maybe, or some of them, or experiment. Different layers of experimentation of, I don't know. We'll never find out because...
We'll never find out because Din drowns them.
He turns off the power and
And that's that. Pulled the plug.
Literally pulled the plug.
They are gone. So Gideon has a whole hissy fit about this, obviously, and my note around then,
he's not happy,
was this is just so dramatic, and I'm kind of over this guy at this point. I'm done. Don't really.
He is such a drama queen. It's not even funny. His whole speech to Din is ridiculous.
It's almost as bad as Bo-Katan's teenage brooding. It's a similar vibe.
Very similar vibe. Very similar.
It fits. It definitely fits. Yeah. I mean, I'm here for it. I'm saying it's terrible, but like, it's also brilliant in that way.
Yeah, it's brilliantly terrible.
I hadn't had my coffee yet, and I was like, get over it.
I think he's like a posturing. This is what he does. Like, he did it last week in the Shadow Council. This is the episode where he has that Shadow Council with the ring of holograms with all the other Imperial remnant. He's playing games with them all, clearly, and trying to outmaneuver. They're all trying to outmaneuver each other. That's how the Imperial remnant is at this point. But at the end, he walks into the middle of the circle to try and take like leadership. And he's just constantly posturing and trying to be the boss. And not actually succeeding.
No. He's got a lot of talk.
He's got a lot, because that was one of the other things, like this episode, there's a lot of confidence now in this episode, and he was just like, I'll go and get Mando myself, and off you go. You know, it's like, I'll just do it myself now, I'm all good, and off I go. And it's like, ooh, someone's got all the words.
You can, do
you? You think you can? It's like, I'm feeling very confident, says Moff, and it's like, you always know though, don't you? If someone's going to say that line, I'll go and do it myself, it's going to end very badly for that person.
Yes.
Always.
I don't know if he will have been able to meet Vader or know Vader. He's clearly
he's emulating
influenced by Vader, like his armor, the way he's designed it and everything. And when he puts the helmet on, the voice is a little bit Vaderish. And that line, leave him to me, I will deal with him myself. I mean, that's not the same line, but it's influenced by
enough.
It is, absolutely.
I think maybe he has got these delusions of grandeur, like, I'm going to get the Force and
then I'll be unstoppable.
He's like the other Vader, because we've got Kylo, who's like the inner turmoil Vader.
Oh my gosh.
And this is like the outer pompous Vader. So nobody better clone Gideon and Kylo together.
That'd be
another Vader.
Terrible. Terrible.
Terrible stuff.
Meanwhile, Bo's in some pretty caves.
It turns out life finds a way. And the survivors have been doing it. They've been sort of like intentionally
cultivating,
fostering
farming
indigenous plants, which is beautiful. Like, there's hope for Mandalore. And not only is it hope for Mandalore, it's hope from before the Mandalore we saw in the Clone Wars. Which even way back then, 25 years before this or whatever it is, there was no life on Mandalore outside of the domed cities, because the Mandalorians have been fighting each other so hard for so long that although the Night of a Thousand Tears and the Imperial Purge of Mandalore is what caused their cities to collapse, like the ruins of Sundari at the moment, but before that they had by themselves managed to destroy the life on the planet and were living in domes to shelter from, as we will see in our Clone Wars rewatch coming up soon on Course. Stay tuned. But yeah, it's great to see the green back. I think it's the thing that gives Bo the last push that she needed to become Mandalore.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Because she turns a corner at this point. She's like on a mission from this point onwards in the episode, which I love. Yeah.
And then we're into a battle. There is an impressive amount of Mandalorians.
Yes.
An impressive amount of jetpacks. So there's no fuel crisis going on there.
No.
Cost of fuel was just not an issue during that particular battle. Those jetpacks everywhere on every single thing and flying at each other. Yeah, it was brilliant though. I have to say I did love that swarm of carefree fuel use happening throughout that moment. What a dream.
But how they shot this is I think visually the standout bit of the episode.
Yes, it's
like watching Bo's lot flying up, the armorer's lot flying down. They kind of come into sync together. I'm demonstrating with my hands, which of course listening at home you can't see.
Looks great.
An audio medium.
It looks amazing.
It looks great. She's moving her hands, one from the top to the bottom.
Bo coming alongside the armorer. They're just like perfectly in sync together.
Vibes.
And then the camera sort of tilts slightly towards Bo as she reaches across and draws the light darksaber. And I've never seen anything more epic, apart from perhaps Boba Fett on the back of a Rancor riding through Mos Espa.
Oh yeah, that's a definite up there.
Favreau knows how to do his finales. That is for sure.
He does. Yeah.
They just get more outrageous every time, which leaves me to really hope the film is going to be a spectacle. Got to keep our hope in check. Got to keep our expectations in check, but it's going to be good. Anyway, the scale of it's all very widescreen, very, very wide shots with just tiny dots of them flying, as well as these sort of like handheld, like who's shooting it, who's filming.
What's going on?
Who's got the GoPro
we get one of those point of views of the jetpack again, don't we? We get one of those like little shots.
Was there one of those? I missed that, I think.
Yeah, there's a shot, but I think that might have been Axe going up, actually. We might have got that from there. I can't remember, but there's definitely a jetpack shot.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely one at Axe going up at the beginning.
Yeah.
Or near the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a great sequence.
And the whole combat, like how did they choreograph it, shoot it, composite? My mind was blown because we've so far, a lot of the Mandalorian TV series has been stuff in the volume, which is very grounded. It's brilliant and it looks great, but it's got its limitations because of the size of the room and how you build like a partial set and all of that. You know, it's got its limitations. Occasionally they've gone out on location, but mostly it's been done there.
Yeah.
Whereas this is sort of striking out from that. They probably are using it, but they're using it in such a mind-boggling way.
Different way, yeah.
To get all that prepared footage of flying at speed through caves with a load of people on jetpacks fighting each other.
There's a lot going on. It's just a lot.
It's a lot happening.
Shout out to everybody involved in this.
Yeah. However they managed to do it.
It's Rick Famuyiwa again, isn't it?
He's
directing. I keep meaning to note the DOP because whoever it is, it's got to be somebody who knows the volume really well. Yeah.
But it's, it's one of those things that really jumps out in this episode. And I mean, so much across the whole Star Wars, let's be honest, across all of Star Wars, but it's just that fact that, in this episode, again, you're just reminded of all the shiny surfaces that exist when filming and how they have managed to avoid camera or lights that shouldn't be there, reflections, because then you hit a room and you've got the shiny uniforms, you've got the shiny rigs, you've got the shiny floor, and I'm just like, how they do that bit for me is like, whose idea this is brilliant, like, and obviously trying to use the lighting in the set to light the characters rather than adding extra, it was just like, I have a meltdown filming near a window, one window and one reflection. All of those surfaces. And I know we see that a lot across, the Star Wars world, as it were. But it just, again, that jumped out at me this episode, was just watching those shiny surfaces and thinking how those filmmakers do that. It's just brilliant.
Do you think they put the shine in post?
Well, it's just, there's just not, I mean, I know that they can mask stuff out. So I think that's probably maybe what will happen if they get it. But it just is so smooth. You watch it and go, wow, there's not an imperfection there in the light or movement at all across any of that. So, it's an impressive feat as always.
Yeah,
it is. Yeah, it feels like they don't compromise anything Whereas back in the day, if you were doing this, you would have to compromise on the lighting, and you wouldn't have such freedom to be as stylistic and, storytelling-y as they are with the lighting. Like I was just referring back to the red light on Mando's suit, when he's trying to get to the thing. It's just, they can just do whatever they want to do the visual storytelling without having to worry about any of those things that, like, I can tell the anxiety that you're giving off Rebecca as a filmmaker. Like, it's just so stressful.
Sweaty.
Yeah.
Fair play to them. Yeah.
So simultaneous to the air battle is the Moff Gideon dramatics.
Yes.
And also the Red Imperial Guards.
Yes, the Praetorians.
The Praetorian Guards.
I've just realised you're back from, we did Last Jedi.
Exactly. We did.
We did.
we did. And I was like, when they popped back on the screen, I was reminded that we'd covered that again earlier. But it's literally, it was just the entrance again. It's like, da-da, all shiny and glossy and red. Here we go.
This is what they do.
It's just, there's that level of wonderful camp again when they sort of just, three of them just whoosh, arrived. I was like, yes, great. And it felt very familiar. So that is the return. The return for me was these three.
The Praetorian Guards.
Praetorian Guards, absolutely.
Praetorian Guards again.
They don't fail, do they? They have an entrance about them that is delivered every time we see them.
They are a visual spectacle, I remember us talking about that in The Last Jedi, of how over the top visually it was so good. So
did I go off on my burlesque troupe Imperial Guard tangent last time?
Yes. Yeah.
I
think so.
Good. Great.
Good. Don't have to do that again.
Great.
We love a burlesque Praetorian Guard. Well, it was the Return of the Jedi ones, isn't it? Which I think must be...
Yes.
I feel like in the kind of canon, when they're referred to in that era, they're not called Praetorian Guards.
No, they're Imperial Guards.
No, the Imperial Guards. But the Praetorian Guards in this, aren't they?
Yeah.
They are like an evolution. Which is, Well, ask Jessica, she knows all this.
Still fabulous.
Jessica!
They are fabulous, and they've got these incredible purple, like, double-ended pike things, which they reminded me of in Revenge of the Sith, when we're on Grievous's ship at the beginning, and they make it to the cockpit, and there's those droids that fight with those kind of purple things. They're designed to fight lightsabers.
Yeah.
I think they are like Beskar / lightsaber level of,
level of damage dealing. Well, they kill Paz with it, so...
Yeah. They just plow through his armor, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
And that's why they used to fight the Jedi with those. That's why the Separatists used to use them to fight the Jedi, because they could actually fight lightsabers.
Yeah.
So is that like incredibly impervious, but also very
whatever it is,
sharp?
very expensive.
Yeah.
That's why no one's got them.
Quite pricey.
I don't know if we know what that is. I'm sure it must be somewhere. I'll need to get on Wikipedia and find out what those things are called.
Sure.
I was just saying, is this the moment we can talk about Grogu's little dance around them during the
fights?
Yes. I just again, that was it was just laughing at them, and he's jumping up in the rig, and it was like Yoda in
Attack of the Clones.
And he did Yoda did a kind of dancing around, and then Grogu was like, yay, and it's just the laughing and just the childishness, but the brilliance of it. I was just like, again, you've kind of gone from this battle scene, and then he's just like, Grogu's like, yay, here I come, catch me if you can. And it's like, just takes away this kind of menace. At the same time, you're like going, oh, but it was just, I just chuckled. It's that nice bit of comedy that
definitely
pops in, isn't there? Which you needed, that light and shade in the episode, and that just tickled me. We're watching it again as well.
Like joyful puppeteering. I mean, puppeteering generally brings joy.
Yes.
But when it's like puppeteering in this style, and I feel like in season 3 of Mando, we've seen a lot more of Grogu on the move.
Yes.
A little bit in the second half of Book of Boba, when he went and trained with Luke, we saw him learning to jump and all that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because in the first 2 seasons of Mando, he didn't really do much apart from possibly walk a bit. But this time we've seen him do lots of different things, different speeds.
And he used to be CGI when he walked, and he's not anymore. He's a puppet now.
I feel like they've got the puppet thing on the go.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Because he's definitely a puppet at the end of this episode.
He's going to do some fancy stuff in the film, I think.
Oh, I can't wait.
I'm kind of intrigued to see what he does. I'm still speculating a lightsaber. I still think...
Yeah. Potential.
One can dream.
I still think there's going to be a lightsaber involved somehow, but we'll see. Maybe not. According to the trailer, there's like a swimming bit, so I don't think we've seen Grogu swim yet.
He's a swamp creature. Sure. He'll be fine.
He should be fine.
Fine. Absolutely fine. No worries about that.
So Bo comes in, locks in, and sends Din off to go and rescue his kid, who clearly doesn't need saving because he's just laughing.
He's literally running rings around the Praetorians. But I love how Grogu and Din connect during the fight, and Grogu's using the Force to like obstruct the guards, which I feel like is again something we're going to see in the movie. Is like the two of them working together, using their own skills in tandem, which I think is really, really cool to see.
Yeah,
you did good, kid.
Yes.
Yes, he did. He definitely did.
This is another potentially favourite music cue where we're getting bits of the overhead battle, bits of the sky battle, and it's like a really, really cinematic orchestral score, but with EDM rolling hi-hats.
Yeah.
A good way to describe it.
Like, wait, what's going on with those hi-hats? But I liked that as a score. That was fun. And back to Gideon's widdly widdly woos things again as well.
I put something about that. Like he's got his main theme, which is the boom, boom, boom thing. Yeah. Which is often going along underneath. And then like there's this high string. It does some little staccatos and then the little, they're like semitones or something.
That's exactly right.
So drama. It totally suits his drama. There's a load of choral stuff goes on as well, which I think is like,
I'm a sucker for a choir.
Let's save that for the finale. It tells you we're in a finale when the choir comes in, definitely.
Yeah, always a sucker.
Yeah, this whole sequence, I mean, it's difficult to kind of break it down logically. It's very Return of the Jedi in that you've got a space battle or an outside battle thing going on, and you've got the kind of micro battle as well. It's not quite as three-way as the pirate episode a few weeks ago, which was very much three-way
all
thing.
Of the different
different sort of scenarios. Is mainly sort of two scenarios, but it does all culminate together. They all end up in the Gideon room, the three of them, Bo and Grogu and Din.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we've got Axe coming in hot.
Coming in hot.
We do love
Greatest
that line,
understatement.
Rebecca. Great choice.
Well, I'm coming on slightly tepid. Here I am. It's like, okay.
You're literally on fire.
Yeah.
I love how casually he just blows a hole in the window and leaves himself, and he's just like, this is chill. I'm taking out the base. Bye.
This is what we've waited for. This is the Mando action that we've waited for. Axe has given us all of the Mando action.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And all the Mandos leaving as well. They're all flying out to get out of the way just as it's coming down. Great.
And so we're left with just these left in there, and you're kind of thinking, oh my gosh, is this really the end? You know, are they going to go down in a blaze of glory?
Absolutely not.
With Gideon. We know Gideon's going to get it. But
Gideon's been far too dramatic to be allowed to live at this point.
He can't come back from those lines.
No.
But he crushes the Darksaber. I'd forgotten that.
He does.
He does, yeah.
Darksaber's gone.
No longer exists.
That is still a controversial thing.
What, that he's crushed it? Or that...
I mean, on one hand, it had to go because it's too much of a,
it's too OP.
Ball and chain.
The DM would not allow such a weapon.
It was also a bit sort of hissy fit, wasn't it? It was a bit like, give me it. No, I'll wear it. Ooh, damn. No one has it then. All right.
But I feel like he has done them a favour. He's lifted this, I can't think what the word is, something that drags you down, that had become like something that was just holding Mandalore back. They were just obsessed with it, and it was causing division between the factions because some thought this and some thought that, and the whole ridiculousness of Bo getting it back by, because you killed this thing that killed like who defeated who in combat and all of that. It was like, it's time for us to get rid of it. And Gideon
gone.
had to be the one to do it. But it was hard because the Darksaber has a long history in the Star Wars canon.
Sure.
And at this point, we've been through lots of major story arcs with characters that we love and feel strongly about. And so it's quite a tough one to lose an artifact like that at the same time as knowing you've got to lose it because it's just...
Well, it's in the line. Gideon says that the Mandalorians are nothing without their trinkets.
Yeah.
And the retort is, we're stronger together.
100%.
Just as Din appears.
Yes. Yes.
I love that she gets out a tiny, tiny little shield, like that's going to do anything.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that's not going to do much, is
it? But they're using all of the things. She's got that. Din's using blasters.
Yeah.
Grogu's using the Force. And collectively, they're kind of doing not entirely what he said, but they're like using his own weapons against him, if you know what I mean. Because he was saying about how I want to combine the Mandalorians and the Force. And they're like, but they've already got that. And if they can unite it, Mandalorians are stronger together, especially if they've got a Force user with them.
Yes.
Thank you very much to save the day at the end.
Done.
But yeah, they use all of that stuff against him. They just beat him to it and they've destroyed his clones. So this could be the end of this little clone side arc.
He suffocated them before they could draw breath.
Yeah. But yeah, pretty much Grogu saves the day, and I love that for him. I love the fact that he builds this little shield, which we saw in the end of season 1, something similar.
Yeah, we know that he can do it.
But this is a much bigger scale of it.
Yeah. I love that he just needs a little sit down as soon as
he just has a little sit down.
Just a little sit down.
And then we have a very unusual thing, which is a fade to black.
Yeah.
Which I don't remember us having any of those, which is very much a finale type thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, absolutely.
This is the end.
We need a little breath. And then it fades back in. We're in Sindari.
Yeah.
In the mines again.
Yeah.
And this is, I think this whole bit is my like overall favourite music cue. It starts with drums and drones, and it's this kind of diegetic, are they playing the drums? Is this a soundtrack? Do we even care at this point?
They're definitely playing the drums.
They're definitely playing the drums. But there's like string stuff comes in over the top with the drones, and there's like these sort of soft bells. And I've been working on some music for a friend of mine who's making a podcast that involves bells. And so for the last few weeks, I've been making very soft bell sounds and playing with them. And as soon as I heard that in this, I was like, oh no.
Oh no, more than following you.
Stop with the bells.
No.
But they were very much of that vibe. It's like, what's it called? Granular synthesis, where you take bits of a sound and then you loop different bits of it. And sometimes it's backwards and sometimes it's forwards. And you make new textures out of something.
That's one of my favourite kinds of synthesis, is granular synthesis.
It's mind-boggling.
I love it. It's
so
like
fun. You become a quantum wizard
with
the keyboard for a little while. You're like playing with time in such an unfathomable way.
Yeah.
By starting the sample from all different places at different times in random order. And some of them are going forward, some of them are going backwards, some of them are in the right ear, some of them are in the left ear.
It's wild.
And it doesn't take long before you have no idea what's going on, but it sounds great. Not saying that that's what Joseph Shirley was using at this point, but it could have been.
Could have been,
yeah.
Highly likely, yeah. And we've got this like very emotional baptism thing going on. We've got
we're
Ragnar.
Full circle back to this
absolutely.
confirmation / baptism.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I've just realised that Ragnar was being baptised without his father being there.
He's being baptised without his father there because he wasn't baptised the first time because he got nicked by a giant bird.
Which is unfortunate at the best of times.
Yeah.
But I hadn't twigged that Paz wasn't there.
Paz
oh my gosh, I can never watch this
gone.
episode again.
No, that's it.
Brutal.
That is it.
But he's now a proper apprentice.
Yeah.
And I don't know who's taking him on, but yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, he needs a new leader.
But then Din brings up Grogu and says, Grogu is my apprentice. He is no longer a foundling. Add him to the song. And the armourer doesn't want to do it because Grogu can't speak. But Din says, if we had a parent's permission slip,
would you let this happen?
Yeah.
And so Din, on the spur of the moment, decides to adopt him.
Yeah.
And Emily does the best line reading of,
"This is the way."
Yay!
That's my favourite line reading ever of "This is the way." A pause. I mean, it doesn't work quite so well without seeing her helmet. Like, even though we can't see her face, like something that she does physically there really helps that.
This is the way.
Nice.
Emily Swallow, man. She's so good.
She is. But she instantly basically says, okay, fine, you can do that, but now bugger off and show him the galaxy.
Now go and sort it out. Yeah.
I love how the armourer, like, you feel like she's so specific and conscious about what she's doing and intentional about everything she says and does. Very measured. She never like raises her voice or gets fast or anything like that. She's very. But if you put something new to her, she doesn't freak out, as people who are like that often do. Speaking as someone who is somewhere on the spectrum of, please don't change the plans. You know, like I'm not a great person with that, but I feel like I am quite like the armor in some other ways. But she's just very quick to go, that's logical. Let's do that. That's fine. I love her.
Yeah. She's not looking for ways to deny people stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
She's just looking for the best way, for the way.
Yeah.
For the way.
She'd make a good political leader. Can we have her in the real world?
That'd be great.
If we could get Emily Swallow to be like a world leader somewhere, and we'll have Favreau as her scriptwriter.
Sure.
Job done.
Great. This is the way.
This is the way.
We get this lovely panning down.
Through
He's
the
agreed
water.
to go on the adventure, and now we're panning down through the water just to check that the mythosaur's still there, doing his thing.
Did Grogu sense it? Grogu did something. I can't remember what he does just before.
Grogu looked down, and there was a little bit of something there, wasn't there? There was some sort of sensing of it. Yeah.
Because I feel like he would. I mean, mythosaurs are big creatures. And it's obviously aware of something in its own way. It's like almost awoken in a way. It's super interesting. We've definitely not seen the last of the mythosaur. My prediction is we're not going to see the mythosaur in the film.
Okay.
I don't think.
Well, we're not on Mandalore, are we?
No. I feel like if we get a season 4, which there are mutterings that there might be a season 4 coming at some point. That's, I feel like, where we would get that. I'm not going to say it's definitely not going to be in the film, but we've got a lot of creatures in the film from the trailer.
Yeah.
There's a lot of creatures, a lot of puppets, a lot of models. We've seen all sorts of amazing stuff. I feel like, is there room for a mythosaur
as well? Yeah. What purpose would the mythosaur serve in that context?
When we've already got a giant snake thing and like all of the Jajaric pieces from the Jajaric book. Yeah.
Exactly.
And then we get another crossfade. Well, this is a crossfade rather than a fade to black and fade back up, but it's just like a crossfade to the mythosaur banner or the sigil in the forge.
Yeah.
And the forge looks utterly incredible.
This is the many epilogues.
Yeah, there was quite a few, wasn't there?
Yeah. We got the lighting of the forge. Love the way that the armourer gives the flame to Bo. Yeah. She doesn't need the dark saber. She is going to light the forge, which is all we need. They're doing the arm clapping thing, which we saw early on in the season. Yeah. And all of the tribes are together, all the different families and stuff.
All
we
the
get
factions.
Axe for Mandalore.
Yeah. Great.
Rohan.
It's exactly the
same. Today is not that done. That's another one again.
That's a different
one, But yeah, same vibes.
Very, very,
But yeah, then this is the third and no, it's not even the third and final, is it?
There's more.
This is the M1 going to Adelphi. So we're still not back to Navarro. No. So we go to the Adelphi base. In the bar. They're all still in the bar.
They're all still there.
They don't do anything.
Did they ever do anything?
No,
they just hang out in this bar, listening to Space Country.
Great.
Yeah. But it's good because you can easily find them if you need them.
Yeah, you know where they are. You know what you're going to get. You know. Yeah. Sometimes you need some simple things in a galaxy.
Space Country.
They're all limbering up in there saying, look, are we going to get a movie or what? Now we know. Yes, you are. We're going to see it in 6 weeks' time or 5 weeks' time. Or listener, 1 week's time. Dun, dun, dun.
This is why.
This is a pre-record, by the way. Anyway. So he makes this deal with Carson, which is a lush little conversation, which basically is the perfect setup for the film.
Yes.
That he is going to be an independent contractor. Carson Taver says they wouldn't approve. Din says,
don't tell
you're
them.
Not going to tell them.
Don't tell them.
I love that he says, let me think about it. And Din says, you already did.
It's a great line.
Din Sass
He's
is
super
back.
confident about this. It's a good deal and you know it.
I forgot that he gets the IG. He wants the IG head off the top of the bar.
Yeah.
To rebuild IG, which kind of does Grogu out of a little vehicle, doesn't it, really?
Well, Grogu's vehicle kind of got a bit mashed when they were
Wasn't a lot left of it, was there?
I'm assuming it's a different IG unit altogether because the one that Grogu was in was very much like pulled apart.
Was it unusable?
Well, Axe blew the base up, didn't he? So I don't think it's...
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah,
it wasn't
I think it's a different one.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Grogu was well out of it by then.
Fair enough. So we got a new IG who is lush. Yeah.
Yeah, the new Marshal.
He's got red stripes painted on him.
Very fancy. So yeah, back to Navarro then for that to get the new droid on the go.
And to be given a house.
Yeah. Let's go to his house.
I love there's a line where Grief says, and that goes for you too, Din Grogu. And Grogu goes, meh. It was amazing. It's just a great Grogu response of like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, carry on.
Yeah, there's this thing of like Din Grogu. So Din Djarin, is Djarin his first name? Is it like Japanese style naming?
Yeah, where it's the other way around.
Yeah.
I was wondering that because we've just been calling him Din the entire time.
Yeah, that's his second name, which is fine.
Yeah.
But then you've got Bo-Katan Kryze, who is from Clan Kryze.
Yes.
And Satine Kryze. So their surnames are surnames as we understand them.
Yeah.
And Paz Vizsla.
Yeah.
And Pre Vizsla. And
Post
Tar
Vizsla.
Vizsla. So they're using the surname. But maybe Din's family comes from a different...
Do it the other way around.
Yeah. Or maybe it's something to do with his origins, like before he was a foundling, his family back then, on whatever planet that is, which I feel like we know, but I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. We've only seen it in those flashbacks, the one that's overrun by battle droids in flashbacks.
Mm-hmm.
His family, maybe their race does backwards naming, or the other way round naming. It's not backwards if you live there. It's just interesting. Interesting.
No, the armourer always refers to him as Din Djarin, so she never
picks one or the other.
She never picks one or the other. And do we hear many of the others refer to him as anything else?
I feel like Bo-Katan has in this season.
Yeah.
I reckon if we watched the Lizzo Jack Black
again.
episode again. Yeah. Oh, I will
watch them all again. Yeah.
For us, we're still 6 weeks out. I've still got time to watch it all again. My dad would be like, please, God, no.
Make it stop.
Not again.
Make it stop. Make it stop.
My mum, to be fair, would be like, yeah, go on then, let's do it. Because my mum loves Star Wars. As we know, she's a sister of the Force.
She is.
She's coming.
So he's kicking back on his porch.
Got a cute little cabin.
Oh, cute little cabin.
Yeah.
Very cute.
And we got a classic, almost cartoon radial wipe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right down to the centre.
It goes down to just before blinking out. And we've got the original theme over the credits, which I thought was really nice because we've had all these different remixes of it.
It's a really nice touch.
It was nice to have that one back.
Yeah.
And there we are. We've done it.
Wow,
Bloody
we've
hell.
done it, everyone. That's amazing.
What a journey this has been.
Excellent work, Seah and Branwen, as always. I feel like I'm on an amazing ride with the pair of you. It's like some knowledge roller coaster and a thrill of going, yeah. And actually, I do think that, I mean, I don't want to encourage anybody's drink, so this could be done with like eating crisps or fruit, if there's a bit. I think I've said the word brilliant about 100 times. So it could be a drinking game, an eating game throughout this podcast.
From editing this podcast, I know what the waveform looks like when Branwen says the word like. I can look at the waveform and I can be like, there it is.
I'm trying not to do it, and I'm doing a lot of editing as well. And I
you're
feel
doing
your
way
pain,
more than I am.
and I'm cutting out all of the likes as well. And listener, you're still hearing me say like a lot. If you multiply what you hear by about 5, you'll know how annoying I am to hear. If we do some live streaming ever, you'll get to know how.
There's
annoying.
also, I've got a very specific laugh waveform that happens quite a lot. I know what that one
you
looks
have.
like too.
I know it incredibly well too. Okay, Rebecca, I'm gonna do a reel of your brilliance.
All right.
Audio only, obviously, because we're not recording the video, unfortunately. But we'll have a little.
Great.
In fact, they might end up on the soundboard. Some of them.
Put them on the soundboard.
The thing is, every time I said brilliant, I've genuinely meant brilliant. I'm like, oh yeah, brilliant, brilliant.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, brilliant.
That's cool.
Brilliant.
We're happy with that. It's all good. But thank you for coming and enjoying this last episode with us. It was great to have you back. It feels like it's been so long.
We've nearly been recording for 6 months. next week will be our 6 months of recording this podcast.
Gosh,
Congratulations. You both. It's amazing.
If we just step outside of our weird schedule, the way that we've been doing this, if you're listening to this, next week, you're going to get an extra episode of Sisters of the Force Mandalorian coverage. It's possibly going to be half a day later than it usually is, but it's still going to be on the Monday at some point. And it's going to be us doing a very quick initial response to the Mandalorian and Grogu movie.
Potentially in the car.
And there may be some Sisters of the Force guests.
Oh my goodness.
Including somebody who's in the room with us right now.
Excited.
We're going to try and grab some of our sisters on the fly and get some live reactions to the film. So what better way to wrap up our Mandalorian journey by doing that, I think.
Indeed.
So
Perfect.
hopefully, listeners, you'll all have seen the film at that point, because it'll be 3 or 4 days after it's come out, so you've had a chance to watch it.
If not, don't listen to it.
We can't wait to talk about it and revel in the Mandalorian and Grogu. And after that, if you want to know what's happening, we do have plans. We've kind of hinted at them a bit.
I think we've explicitly said them.
We have specifically said we are doing a massive Clone Wars rewatch, but it's not going to be just Clone Wars week in, week out.
No.
We are interspersing it. So each season is going to have about 5 episodes, possibly 6 episodes of chunks of the Clone Wars. So an arc and a couple of extra episodes or whatever. So we're going to get through the season in about 5 or 6 episodes. And then we're going to have 2 completely different episodes, which are going to be called Journeys into Wild Space, which is where we go around the Star Wars galaxy in a seemingly random fashion.
Wherever we want.
We're going to be digging into all sorts of different things. Associated films. We're going to be looking at specific things in the Star Wars galaxy, like costumes and fashion, which, while Rebecca's here, she may have been roped into that already. At some point.
Count me in.
We're going to be doing some music episodes. We're going to be doing some episodes about specific characters and things like that in between. So it's exciting times.
All very exciting.
It's going to be a whole new Sisters of the Force. Season 3 is going to be huge. It's going to last a year.
It's going to be a really long season.
The best.
I'm so here for it. But in the meantime, I hope you all enjoy Mando and Grogu when you watch it at the cinema. I hope you enjoy it as much as we will. And we'll be back next week with our reaction to that.
I can't wait. And thanks for having me again. It's been a joy.
Yay!
Amazing. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.